Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. I almost said Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we did two more missions that I was pretty sure we failed to do in the time we were on the planet, and then we officially left the planet, talked to the vicar, found out where to go for his companion quest, got a disguise thing, also found out that Wells has a shrink ray. That seems like it would probably be nice to get our hands on. Right now I'm looking for Par. There she is. Hey!
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
Probably. Oh. My character didn't want to talk to Par. Journal. Oh, ask
Welcome
Ada
back,
about the
Captain.
SAM unit.
How can I be of assistance?
Found a robot named Sam, too. Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Oh.
Certainly, Captain.
Entertainment.
What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
How do linear algebraists settle arguments about matrix transposes? With a duel.
Why do I have to be an idiot?
Now playing
Favorite
the
song.
Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite
Everyone
song.
in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As
That's
you wish,
enough.
Captain.
A minute to
I
talk.
have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware,
Oh, that is sad.
Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be?
That's sad.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
That's fair. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think I just unlocked companion abilities. Fast travel when encumbered, tactical time dilation. Make me run faster. Oh, the Vicar. Have you equipped that? What do you have? Oh, 230. Well then. Do I want to give him a different gun? No. So yeah, these are all the planets. And the three major planets are Olympus, Eridanos, and Terra 2. And I'm pretty sure... I know a few of the planets are completely optional to go to. Like, there's some planets you don't even have to go to at all. Yeah, let's go to Phineas's lab.
No.
Welcome to the system map.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab. That's pretty good. Transition of Phineas's lab docking bay. Okay, so these are the companions that they have. There's 6 total. Never touch this. 12 power energy field. 12th power. Not just 12 power. That would be ridiculous. Probably record this and then... I probably need to take a nap.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Thanks, Phineas. I thought you were going to say something else and possibly important. But no. You just had trouble with your microphone.
My experiments and securing myself.
Oh, fair enough.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
What about Hawthorne? You said he's been here a few times. Is that a different place? Probably a different place. Hack. H. Blythe. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate dirt side Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time, just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, eager to be done.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
I know, I just looked inside it. What the fuck? Is this? Oh yeah, these are the pigs. Oh my god. Ooh.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression.
Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange, powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength effects both increase as your science skill is increased.
Better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Fair. I can't actually complain about that. Anyways, what's the shrink ray take? Energy? Yeah, it takes energy ammo. Options. That's actually not what I meant to do. Unequip that. Equip the shrink ray. Send that shit to that, and we'll break down this stuff. Hey Vicar, you need a helmet? Yeah.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout
Instead
is
of bacon
your
bits.
secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner.
That's fair.
I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Talk to him about something else. There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Moment to talk. Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what
Even
it's
though I
worth,
already
am
took shit.
pleased that you found a crew, such as they are.
Hey,
You're
Par's
a
pretty
talented
cool.
scientist after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. What's
There's something else. I'll be back. Hi, Bubbles. thing's gross. Very, very gross. Oh, I picked up a poster. That probably can go in a companion's room if I had to guess. What the fuck is that? It's alive, and I don't like it. I need to get you a helmet. Not a helmet. Chest piece. Oh, of course. Well, where's my cord? There you are. Oh, why is my phone notifying me? Oh, an email. Out of here, phone. It's like, oh, your Twitch stream was successful. Thank you. Got my hammer. Well, I got the shrink ray, I guess. What was the rest of the quest for that? Oh, science weapon on Groundbreaker. I'm guessing I probably need a target. That'd probably help. I could have tried it on Bubbles, but like, Bubbles is a kind of a pig. Kind of, maybe, sorta. Excuse me. With pinpoint timing, your block can stagger the enemy attacking you. Well, too bad I'm bad at timing things. I know I've acquired posters. Is that another thing? It's like, oh, it can go in a companion's room. No. Or maybe it is, and it just automatically put it in someone's room.
Tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Thanks, Ada. That's cool, I guess. Let's break down some shit. Still got that. Don't really need to repair anything. I guess I can modify their weapons. What's this do? Makes the damage go up by 1,000. And gives it shock. Whose is this? Yeah, this is Pars. There we go. I don't have anything for this, yeah. Make the damage go up. And that costs bits. We'll level up your gun a bit. It's level 6, that's level 8. Hammer could be higher. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, that does level it up. I'm gonna get this up a bit. Get hers up a bit. Six. That's good.
Yeah, so...
Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Cozy like, ain't it?
Oh. Fuck. This is my hiding spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Par? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
So you learned your trade from your father? Sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Oh. You're actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Huh. That's sad. Blank. Blank.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hey, Ada.
How can I be? Goodbye.
Wait,
Welcome
hold
back,
on.
Captain.
No!
I'll be.
I had to check the terminals up here to see if there's anything talking about Sam. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance, automechanical, and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part SUDS steeper SUDS was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part acid steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Oh. I'm not giving up hope on the delivery. This part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll be picking it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details come later. Details to come later, I should say.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care.
Okay,
Welcome
that's
back,
it.
How can I...
God damn it.
See you soon, Captain.
Okay. Well, can't go to anywhere else until I go here, I'm pretty sure.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Oh, it's pretty. It's so gorgeous.
Hey, Cap, can we talk? Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Both of them are already in it, so let's continue. We're still in space, though. We're not on another planet yet. Kinda sucks, but oh well. What? Hi, Par.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
She's so excited. Sorry, I'm on Instagram. Where? Mardit. Let me activate this one. 217 meters away.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Drinking never helps.
Going for a stroll
Hi,
around the
Felix.
docking base?
Noticed you were in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. You knock someone out with a toss ball stick?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a toss ball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh, boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Lucas.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
What? Hey, Mardette.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Oh. Oh, so Mardette is
Then I head
a
to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Oh. I'm just an idiot. Stampy, idiot. Customs needs to process me. Ooh, wanted posters. That's Phineas. McRed. Or MacRed. Whichever one.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Board approved. What? Oh well, okay. Let's get rid of some of this shit. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. What is this? I don't know, but I'm getting rid of it. I don't think I want nicotine in my system. Never been one to use quote-unquote chems when it comes to video games. That's basically what these are. Just like, don't do it. I don't know why, in all honesty. It'd probably help me out a lot, given how I suck at video games. Like, oh. I had 6 pet pills. Those were companion-based things, and I just got rid of them. God damn it. Base health plus 25%. 5%. Gives me health, gives me health, give me health. Doesn't give me health. Boing. Okay. What do you got weapon-wise? Store. You got a tossball stick. You got some armor. And an impact hammer. So this thing doesn't actually have anything I want. Ooh, actually, I'll take all 3 of those. Take both of those. I'll take some weapon parts. Hi!
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
true.
This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade.
Fuck!
Shines like a
That's
Byzantine
the dude
commode.
from the,
Can't miss it.
Any idea why it was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda
Sure.
Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much
Got it.
appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Tension between the board and Groundbreaker?
You noticed, huh?
Hard to miss.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why don't you give me my fucking ship?
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push
That's
them too
fair.
hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The
Yeah.
board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Alright.
Be seeing you.
Scan me. Another Marjet. Privately Flores. Caught inside, we shot under a disguise. Using a disguise will
This
prevent
is
immediate hostilities.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
Ooh! It's at this place.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
It is! Okay, so they're not. Oh god, I'm on a timer.
Dang, that's impressive.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Confiscated goods.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Let's get out of here, okay? Okay. They don't notice that I immediately lose my outfit as I walk through the door. So can I talk to these people through the window?
Unless you're here to file an
can.
incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Bounties.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Assaulting 2 officers?
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded, thinking he won't like that one bit.
Any leads where I can find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you. Still waiting to...
Okay, so that's all the bounties that she has. What about
Hi
you?
there.
You got
Haven't
anything
seen
to say?
you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
Okay. I want to do this companion. Oh, wait, maybe I should give this thing to the vicar. Hey, Max.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Well, Par, let's go meet you an engineer.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Steve Door, Steve Door. A sign. A room. Oh, a bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
All the traders in the system come through. You heard anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Well, suppose you know a way I could get to Stellar Bay on Monarch.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2.
It's this heat issue I hear people complaining about.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And
Oh.
we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
It might be your thermal control system's busted. That can happen if it's not tended to from time to time.
I don't really care what the issue is, kid. I just want it fixed.
Hey,
Sweat's
don't
starting
mean
to
to,
make me
don't be
chafe
mean
in
to Par.
places I shouldn't be chafing.
That's fair, actually. Don't be mean to Par. Maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Okay, looks like we're going to... Looks like we'd be going there anyways, Par. By the time we get done talking to her, it's probably gonna be... Bell's Shells.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Sure. You have more than modifications. You have a straight plasma rifle. A flamethrower? Ooh, this is an assault rifle. Let's see. No. Okay, let's see. That adds plasma. That adds a scope. Don't have any armor, and we'll buy the gun, I guess. Yeah. Okay, now let's... I want to see if I can actually... I need a bench. You got a bench, lady? Costs 3. This costs 0. What's in here? Oh.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Is that just... I'm not sure what that was, but I need a bench. Oh. Oh yeah. Already been there.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? And, sorry.
I'll worry about that later. Martin Callahan.
I'm not going anywhere. You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene.
I am not making a scene. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Pretty sure this is a companion. What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Let's see. Journal. You got a key or something back here? Look around, look around. How lucky we are to be alive right now. Hey, I'm a Mardet.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Open the door before I kick it down.
Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You,
Fair enough.
with the board, are you? See,
No.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do to get in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond. and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Well, Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udam Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to him for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright, let's go, before this little hologram gives out.
Any word on Jessie?
She's in debt with the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but...
Yeah, I'll talk to them in a minute. Not actually wondering about them right now. Let's go to engineering. Maybe. Oh. I've seen him in days. Chief anything. JT. Okay. Ship impounded? If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Fair enough.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
This isn't who I'm meant to be meeting right now.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
You'd think.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Lucas, nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch. And that's it.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you. Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Seems kind of warming here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I haven't fixed them yet.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get them.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Something you need?
What was that about back at Junlei's?
I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
Perception, it sounds like you have a crush on her.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater?
Sounds like you're not sure how you feel.
I just met her. How could I be? Alls I know is, I want to talk with her more. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
By Verity, what are we...
I didn't want to talk to you, actually.
What can I do for you?
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power. And they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
It's like being in command around here.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati could help you.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Ship is a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Condolences, Junlei. I'm sure there's some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. You've got my attention.
Well, that's all the time I really got right now, so,
This is Halcyon News.
oh,
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
you can see the heat that's kind of fucked up, but cool. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching this on Twitch and want to see other stuff that I've done, you can go to youtube.com/lyricalsaint. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to twitch.tv/lyricalsaint, or just go to the link in the description below. It'll take you to my playlist and my Twitch channel. Playlist for other things if you're interested, but other than that, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like. If you're new here and not already, think about subscribing. If you want to see more, I already said some more stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Thanks for watching, guys.